Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, hi, hello, and welcome. And for those that are not new, what's popping? So in today's episode, I'm going to be doing this colorful, dramatic cut crease look. I love it so much. You guys see it? You see it? Right, so if it is you'd like to see how I achieved this look, I think this is the first time that I'm actually showing you guys how I cut my crease like this. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this, keep on watching. So we're gonna get into it real quick. I've already done my brows off camera. Now it's time to set the eyes. I'm gonna use my very light concealer. This is in the shade Bisque. Yes, Ellie Girl is a fave for me. It has been one of my first set of faves concealer wise, and I still use it, as you can see. You know, I went and set both my eyes, and I'm only doing one eye on camera. Small thing. The first thing I'll be doing is reaching for my Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I want to get into a burgundy shade, so I might go into this one or this one. And I mix both. Who knows? Who knows? Let's go. So I'm just gonna start by packing it into the crease. Then I'm going to blend out the edges just a little bit because I really want to get like 2 more shades going up to my brow bone. So we're gonna keep it controlled as possible. Next, I'm going to reach for another palette. This time I'm using the Zulu by Juvia's, and I'm going to get into this orange shade right here. And I'm going to pack that just above, right where I blended out the burgundy, so that when we place the orange, it sits perfectly. Then I'm going to use circular motion to blend out the edges. So guys, I want you to let me know, what are you watching on Netflix? So currently I'm watching Emily in Paris. I'm finishing Outlander because my sister has been behind me for that forever now. And I've also started watching Barbarian. I kind of into those kind of movies. The only problem is that I really don't like that the voiceover is English and their mouth going like German, because I think that show is really German, the language. That is mad annoying for me, but it's only 6 episodes. I decided to give it a try, like Game of Thrones, Vikings. Those are my TV shows, man. Those are my TV shows. But let me know, what are your faves on Netflix, or what are your faves in general? Whether you have Netflix or not, what are your favorite TV shows? I have a lot. Like, I love Grey's Anatomy. I like the whole Shonda Rhimes collection. I've watched out Scandal. I'm behind in How to Get Away with Murder. So here I'm going back with the burgundy color just to make sure everything blends out perfectly. I do not want to see a harsh line at all. We're not about our life. Also, let me know if it is you like colorful looks, or if you're more of a natural girl, or if you like to see the colorful looks even though you're afraid of it. I don't know. Express to me your face. I'm here for you in that regard, where makeup is concerned. I'm gonna reach into the yellow shade now and take this thing up to the top. Now allow me to put eyeshadows up to my brow. I haven't done that in forever. It feels almost strange, but it's perfectly normal. I'm going back in with my previous shades so that everything is flawless. I'm gonna reach into the nearest palette that has black in it, and that's my 39A Dare to Create palette. I'm gonna take my time and carefully place it down, blending as I go because I'm using a little bit, and that is all I'm using. And look at it, It's so rich. Nice. Time for me to cut the, you know what I forget to do? I forget to like flick this thing out.
Okay, girl, bye.
Now that I've placed all the colors where I want it to go, it's supposed to flick kind of up. Clearly, I'm not even doing what I want. I don't even know. Whatever. I'm gonna reach into my concealer, the same concealer I used to lay down as my eyeshadow base, and I'm gonna use that to cut the crease. But what I'm gonna first do is just lay down my marker. By just stamping an outline as to how I want the crease to cut. Now it's time for me to lay down and truly define the crease. This is how detailed the brush is. So what I'm gonna do is I used the type like the burgundy, I did the orange. The yellow doesn't really need a small brush because, you know, it's not gonna tamper with where I cut it. Now it's to stamp the black there and help give that defined look. Let me go back in with the burgundy to blend it out. Now that the crease is cut, I can finally lay down colors. I realize I reach into real palettes. Usually I try to be limited as to the amount of palettes that I reach into to achieve a look, but now I'm gonna go into my Kenzie Beauty, and I really want to get this white shade here. That is what is going to go in the beginning. I guess I'm gonna have to go into my Ambrosia white base just for the beginning there, because I really want the white eyeshadow to stand out. Let's see. Once I pack it on, it's gonna show up better. And with my Zulu palette, I'm going to take this really nice teal. Make sure it blends really nicely with the white. The last color I'm going to be laying down now is this really nice purple shade here from the Zulu palette. Then I'm going to apply eyeliner, finish the next eye off camera, and I'll be right back. My eyes are finished. Now let's move on to some of my favorite face products. I really love the Revlon Photoready primer. This is in the shade 001. Listen, this is probably like one of my first really good primers, and if anybody asks me, I'm always gonna recommend this primer. Always. This is how it looks. You should be able to get it at any pharmacy, Pennywise, Superfarm, whatever. This is an excellent drugstore primer. Please always remember to prime. It holds the foundation and allows it to last longer. My favorite foundation is the Revlon Colorstay foundation. This is for combination oily. It's in the shade Caramel, which is 400. I love this foundation. It's a tad bit darker, but I have no issues with that because when I highlight, perfect. This has actually become a favorite of mine, this Sasha makeup sponge. It is the cheapest, and it's not the cheapest, but it's very reasonable and it blends everything out perfectly. You can get this in the Sasha kiosk at the mall or the Sasha centers. Now that I'm finished applying my favorite drugstore foundation, I am going to apply concealer. What has become a favorite for me has been the instant age rewind eraser. Like, no lie, I love how flawless it applies. And it blends like a dream. I'm just being reminded why I love this foundation so much. Like, I swear to you, the instant age rewind eraser sits perfectly with Revlon. Like, no lie. Which reminds me, I need to start trying Revlon concealers. I don't think I've ever tried a Revlon concealer. I don't think I have a favorite face powder just yet, but this is what I've been using so far, and it's been fine. Now I'm gonna contour with my BH. Y'all know what it do. I love this blush from Cover FX. Let me apply some. Then I highlight using my BH Cosmetics X Carly Bible. I love their highlighter. Next, I'm gonna set my face with my Skindinavia setting spray. This is legit the best. I mean, right now I have the oil control, but you see the bridal, the best. I literally just wear the Second Love Everlast Matte Lip Gloss in the middle, blend it out. Just keep it in the middle though. Let it be like an ombre with my actual lip shade, and then I put lip gloss over it, and boom, we're done. Now that the majority of the face is complete, I am going to put on lashes, do my lower lash line. Nothing too crazy, the same thing that I did on top. Pop on my wig and I'm a BRB, okay?
A few moments later.
My face is finally complete. Let me know what you think about this. If you really like this look and you're feeling colorful looks, give me a thumbs up. I would feel so encouraged to do a lot more for you guys. If there's anything else that you would like to see, comment down below and let me know. Also, I really want to know, what are your favorite Netflix TV shows? What are you feeling right now? What are you looking at right now? Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.